past 3:33. I just recorded. I don't know, you guys seem to like these videos where I'm just babbling, especially the shorts, which is validating for me, right? Makes me feel like less of a whore. Because when it's all just music, right? Like, all I'm doing is showing off the pretty side of me. Like, even if fucking the lyrics are dark and the music's dark, like, you're seeing the beauty. These little conversations we have, these little talks, aside from the music, is where reality happens, like where you get to learn. Where this beauty is born. And it's born of fire. Absolutely fire. I'll start talking. I was born on October 13th, 1980. So, that makes me a couple things, a Libra and 45. I have 2 8s, just realized. Anyway. 45 and a Libra. You guys see my videos. I watch my, like, when older videos come on, I'm like, oh my God, I'm terrible. I look old. And people used to tell me all the time back then, that like 4 years ago, that I looked really young. And now people don't happily tell me I look young. They get angry. They get angry. It just makes them angry. And when people check my ID, they card me thinking I just started smoking last year, and I've been smoking for 30 years. Doctors are confused because I've been smoking for 3 fucking decades. And like these little blinks of time where I didn't smoke, but smoking to me is like breathing. It's just something that has to happen. It's a spiritual thing. My uncle literally breathed through a cigarette. And that's not what killed him. But my lungs are clear. Doctors are like I just got treated for valley fever, just something you get in the air, especially if you smoke and you live in Arizona. You're at high risk for getting valley fever, just in dust. And this is the fucking desert. Dust is everywhere. So it took me like 20 years to get it. But once I got it, I had it for like fucking years. And I can look back and see the time when I started to get sick from it. It was literally right when I married Kim. There's just this drastic decline in health around 2020, 2021. So Kim and I got married September 17th, 2020. Like right smack dab in the middle of fucking COVID. We're like, this is a good time to celebrate our love. What was born that day was not love. Fucking, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't love. Dude, our fucking cats were dying like left and right, dude. And it was all Kim's cats. My cats, Sphinx and Toothless, like they were great. They were fabulous. Toothless, literally was toothless, had one tooth and had eggs. Okay, so like by how much he was my cat. Sphinx was my familiar until this thing got there. Look how cute he is right now. For these podcast videos, I don't need the mic plugged in. I don't know. Mics are kind of driving me nuts, so I can't seem to find the right positioning. And every time I let go and unplug the fucking mic and just let the trust in the foundation I built my iPad. It'll catch up everything way better than these fucking fancy ass mics. I got a Shure right here. I got a fucking like fucking nice shit. Well, that's Amazon Basics, but still nice, right? And I get these mics that like, okay, it's not complicated. There's like one button on that fucking thing, and it's mute. And so I don't stuff like. My house is empty, bro, because, like, fucking, I don't like stuff. I don't like stuff. Like, that's what Kim got in the marriage, like, all the stuff. She got all the stuff. And she tried to get over half my disability every month for alimony. Fucking crazy bitch. She tried to kill me. And she came after me for alimony. Oh, she lost so bad. She lost so bad. I didn't have to pay a cent. Not even for the divorce. She had to pay for it. So she didn't get a fucking thing out of it. If she would have just gone for, like, letting it go, but she was trying to stay tied to me. We didn't have any kids, so she was trying to stay tied to me through alimony. And, like, that, like, I've been with two people, like, for a significant chunk of time. Becky and Kim, since the plane crash. I was with my wife at the time during the plane crash. My wife. I think it was just too painful, and she couldn't. Still hurts, but it doesn't hurt like she wronged me. It hurts like it doesn't hurt. It's not what it is. I wanna put the word hurt in there to describe my feelings. It's accurate. It's not wrong, but it's inaccurate. For DJ, like, I resent my first wife. I've been married 3 times. I resent my first wife. And for good reason. Resent the hell out of her. Okay, resent the hell out of her. And if the program's right, if resentments keep you using, well, then they're fucking saving my ass right now. Jesus. I do not need to be in her fucking world. Recovery takes many forms. It's a journey, not a destination. It really is a journey. weird what I think my life would be if I stayed with my first wife, my daughter's mom, my oldest daughter's mom. Like, I'm pretty positive I would have put a bullet in my head like a long, 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 long time ago if I was still with her. If I was still a DJ, or see my eyes, like, or I can't get over that girl. She was unique. DJ is unique. Like, she's not like everybody else, and we were both so fucking honest, like so fucking honest to a fault, like to a fault. But we both craved honesty, drifted away from the program, and into recovery, into real recovery. And people tried to force us to stay in AAs. 12-step programs are a legit cult. Like, they're a legit cult. They're probably the most insidious cult there is, because they're telling you how much better these promises, the 12 promises, there's a promise per step. So in AA at least. And so Anonymous my fucking ass, dude. Anonymous my fucking ass. Y'all talk like a fucking sewing circle, dude. Leaving AA, NA, the A's was probably the hardest fucking cult I've ever left. And I was born into a cult that my father was the fucking leader of, that I had to break away from at 13 and beat him in court. So I mean, like, AA is the hardest. Curly's cult was difficult to get out of because it was fucking built on AA. It was built on 12 steps. As soon as I was born, my literal foundation for life was built on programming. So this is my recovery today. I know that somebody watching this, I feel you. I feel, ooh. Boundaries. Somebody watching this is getting some sort of help out of it. It feels like I'm just babbling nonsensical bullshit, but it's not meant for my ears. It's meant for one of you guys. Your heart. Maybe a few of you. So the promises of AA are promised as long as you stay in the program. Don't quit before the miracle happens. Well, the miracles happened a few times. But every time I had spiritual fucking growth, like real spiritual growth, was outside of the walls of AA. I still utilize it, but it's just like they say. They literally give you the keys to how to get out of there. Like, don't stick around long. Take what you need and leave the rest, and fucking move on. Like, they let you know. So nobody's putting a gun to your head. It's the fucked up thing about it. You're making an active choice, an active decision to turn your will and life over to the care of God as you understand Him. Shit's fucked, man. Look at me turning red. Like, I'm getting legit, like, fucking mad. Like, okay, Corey. Okay, Corey. Let's change the topic. Corey's gonna go all fucking Hulk and start throwing chairs out the fucking window, and police will be here. I mean, that's Corey just... Look up Cochise County 2024. Look up Cochise County 2024, man. Woo! Corey does not fuck around. Anyway. So to avoid the police showing up in a mass beating, because I like the Tucson police, they don't need that nonsense. What day is it? Like fucking Wednesday, Thursday? I don't fucking know what day it is. Tuesday? Oh fuck, I don't know. I've just purposely been relaxing this whole week. Finding new things to focus on. These videos really help me like move past my shit. All the fucking therapy like, in the world with like a single therapist, with the exception of one person, and you know who the fuck you are. But that wasn't therapy, that was just really therapeutic. It was therapeutic, girl, but it wasn't therapy. That was what? Like, it is. We'll stop there. I'll mind my boundary. But anyway, it's weird the things I talk about and start playing with my hair when I'm talking about it. Like, boys touch their belt, girls touch their hair. I need a young priest and an old priest. The power of Christ compels me. The power of Christ compels me. So can you imagine me going to AA? All these poor alcoholics. Like, since like that was one thing that I went to 12-step meetings all the time in my 20s. And I died at 28. So I tell people I'm 45, going on 28. As soon as I was beginning to live in reality again, this is not like I'm realizing the reality that a lot of other people experienced after I came back. I was missing for 3 months after the plane crash, and everybody was dead, and I just wasn't there. They assumed I was dead, and I was just like literally blown to bits. And I don't fucking know. What's weird is I remember a lot of snow. But I know where that is. When the plane went down, it was this blast of white light, like, and that's it. There was no pain. The difficult part about it was preparing for it before impact. There's a trick to get. I learned this actually on 6/66. I got in a car accident service on June 6th, 2006. And right before she hit me, I look back, and this is 2 years before the plane crash. Right before she hit me, I look back, and I was like, oh shit, she's really coming at me. So I just took a deep breath and relaxed every muscle in my body. She hit me so hard she was almost dead. She couldn't get out of the car. She was paralyzed. I can't remember if she was permanently paralyzed, but she was legit stuck. Like she hit my 1977 Chevy Caprice with a Volkswagen Golf. Like, full bore. Did not see that we had stopped at the stoplight. This is down by it used to be Gas City. I think it's Valero now, on the corner of 92 and Fry. And I was going
fucking north on Fry, and traffic kind of stopped suddenly, kind of, right? But like a logical. When I realized she was gonna, this is how fast this bitch was coming. Like when I realized she was gonna hit me, like she was a ways back, like, but she was coming that fast, and I was like, yeah, there's no, like, I understand trajectory and energy and kinetics and things like that, so I totally knew there was no fucking way in hell. And it was an older Golf, and like maybe a 95, 94, 96, so it was steel, you know. But it stood no chance. That steel was basically tinfoil compared to my fucking Caprice. Like the Caprice, I jump out of the car and I like see her car smashed, and I'm like, no, I don't. I just jump out. She hits me. I'm like, okay, it's over. Like this is, like that's the Caprice. Just, it was like a wall. Thing weighs like 17,000 tons. I had to pay so much. Oh God, that car was amazing. So fast. You were just watching this yacht go the speed of a speedboat, and it would. Whew. Anyway, like see what damn car. Her name was Demon. If you talk shit about her, she wouldn't give you a ride home. She just wouldn't. Like, one time, my boy, I was hanging out with DJ and Trevor, I think his name was. And he was just about to join the Army, and had joined the Army, just about to go to basic training. He did really good. Hope he's alright. Haven't heard from him in a long time. But he joined. I rejoined the reserves, and that motivated him to join active duty. And because I hated inactive reserves, like the constant like you can get an Article 15 in inactive reserves. They're like getting you like ready to be a civilian, slow, and they can pick you out, send you active duty at their whim. It happened to one of my battle buddies, as far as I remember. And I hated it. Like realizing that like almost every night I had terrible anxiety, terrible fucking fear of death, terrible, like an overwhelming fear of death at 25. Like an overwhelming, paralyzing fear of death. And I was 40% disabled by 2006, and I got out of active duty in 2003, December of 2003, almost 2004. So, like, it took 2 years, like, not 2 years. It took like 3 months to get my first disability rating. And it's weird. Before the crash, I was fighting for disability. It was a big thing for me. It was like I was fucking DJ and I were broken. I was like farming kids. I was having kids left and right. So all I had on my mind was taking care of my kids. I knew I could die going back reserves, and my goal was to go active reserves. And that's a very dangerous place to be, because you're saying I want to do this all the fucking time, but I'm on reserve specifically for combat. Like fucking, I mean, that's what you're on reserves for, as an active reservist. Like you're literally signing up for constant deployment. I was going back in the Army to die. I got my wish. I knew my kids would be taken care of with life support, with life insurance, with the life insurance. SLGI is really fucking nice. Somebody got it. My mom built a house that year, which everybody was pit, like all my baby mamas after about 2010 had it with my mom, because she put all her energy into one of them. All her energy. Totally denied my youngest daughter. Totally fucking just absolutely denies her. Fucking drives me nuts. That girl looks so much like me. I love you, Bailey. One day, girl. I got with Bailey's mom. Monsoon season of 2007. Looking back at my life when I was pre-death, my life pre-death. That was the happiest time of my life. Life was going really, 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 really fucking well. Like, some people didn't think so. Like a lot of people in the program, they didn't think so. They thought I was living a life of chaos. They actually told me I can't be friends with you anymore. You're too much chaos. And I was like, oh, it's not alcohol that deters you, it's chaos. Thus, my life. Friction and water. So if you're afraid of chaos, you're afraid to get clean. You're afraid to go on a journey to spiritually grow. Like, see, just everything's got to stay in my safe little box. And I go to my meeting, and then I go to my after meeting, and I drink the coffee, and I talk about how I'm an alcoholic. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Why do you keep relapsing? Because you won't shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, I'm using, but I'm not relapsing. I got a pipe in my hand right now. I'm cleaner than you are. Friction and water. But yeah, that time with Jen was probably the best time of my life. There were a lot of people in my life. So I was sleeping with like everything. Everything. And my best friend, spiritual advisor, lover, Melanie, queried one day in bed when we were laying in bed. She's like, why is this so important for you to have so many kids right now? And she wasn't asking that like why are you doing, like asking me. She was like she was my spiritual advisor. So I mean, like, look at me, imagine who taught me. Like, so that stuck with me. That stuck with me. Then we both had, Melanie and I, the same meditation one night on different sides of town. When I rock, it means I'm vibing. It means I'm vibing. Like I'm in resonance. It's like me being in tune. It's when I rock, because I'm swaying between the balance. So, like, we were on different sides of town, and I wake up. I come back from this meditation, and at the time I was spiritual on a level that did not make sense. Like, I could do things that did not make sense. Like, all my medium gifts, everything was just bursting. And this is like like right at the cusp of 2007 and 2008. Like 2007 birthed some fucking life, man. 2008, birth, death. A lot of people in America can understand that in 2008, death was born. Death, destruction, and mayhem. From the way we fucked Iraq. So the birth of the fucking child of our fucking Iraq is everything you see after 2008. There's not a smile on my face because I'm pleased about it. There's a lyric by Immortal Technique, because you fucked the Middle East and gave birth to a demon. We will pay for our sins. We will pay for our sins. And when we pay, as an American culture, it will not be the rest of the world's responsibility to harbor the weight of that blast. It's going to land solely on American ground. Because America needs a cleansing. I told you guys a couple videos ago, like, there's some of you that just legit need to do the right thing and leave. Your energy is not welcome. You're destroying the land that's made up of my blood. Respect, boundaries, grace. Godspeed. Go on your vision quest.